is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Today, my administration announced that this year, the deficit fell by $1.4 trillion, the largest one-year drop in American history.
None of that is true. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But first, welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio market. Radio. You got it. Okay. All right. Today, let's talk about what's going on. Market's up 660 points. What happened? What happened? Well, when the market opened this morning, the mood is really bleak. It was set to go down. Because why? Because the 10-year Treasury hit 4.29, 429 points. Remember, that is that's historic. That puts tremendous pressure on stocks. And also this morning, once that yield hit that 4.29%, which puts pressures, downward pressures on stock, soon there was far more sellers than buyers. Then next we had negative earnings this morning. American Express, Verizon, both dropped 4%. I mean, it was setting up for a perfect sell-off. High yields, not seen since 2008. Think about that. We haven't seen 4.29% since 2008. That's 14 years ago. On top of that, earnings are disappointing. But it was the plunger team to the rescue. That's right, the plunger team to the rescue. Always happens during earnings season. That's why I always tell my members, during the earnings season, always buy the spiders. You'll always make money in the spiders if you just buy those during the earnings season, because they always rig the beginning of earnings season to rally. So what happened? All of a sudden, they painted the tape. The market was ready to go down 300-400 points this morning. So the Federal Reserve, the plunger team, which is made up of the President of the United States, Secretary of Treasury, Fed Chair, and Chair of the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, they decide what the market's going to do on the opening. They can rig it any way they want. And remember I told you, as soon as this market dropped and hit that June 17th area of support, they would do anything and everything to make sure this market doesn't go below that and try to rally this market going into the election. How many times have I said that? My members will tell you I drive them crazy with that. Tell them that all the time. So they're going to do anything and everything. And here's one of the anything and everythings. They painted the tape. So the Federal Reserve, who's controlled by the very, very wealthy, the 101%, who also control the Wall Street Journal, the plunger team, together with the Wall Street Journal, all of a sudden painted tape, meaning all of a sudden an alert comes out that the Wall Street Journal saying, quote, some Fed officials are concerned about over-tightening, raising rates too much. And then they started, the fake business news network. Oh, this is it. They're not going to raise rates anymore. Or this may be the last rate. Wow, this is it. And soon, the yield dropped from 430 basis points to 422, and the rally takes off. See, they'll do anything they have to do. But don't chase this rally. If you're already in the stocks, you're doing great. You take profits into this rally because remember, we're still in a downtrend. Nothing has changed. This is what we call bear market rallies. And when you get closer and closer to any election, this is what they do. They financially engineer these kind of moves. And today it was amazing. Everything was against this rally, ready to go down again, and they painted the tape. It's called painting the tape. And remember, the same people who control the Federal Reserve control all the media. When I say all, there's not a lot of media. There was like 60 major outlets at one point. There's only six. I think it's 6 or 7. And they own most of they own those outlets. Except for Fox Business or Fox News. So that's what they did. That's what happened with the rally. They cranked it up. But remember, go back and take a look at the S&P. Take a look at the downtrend it's in. Take a look at the breadth. What's the breadth? How many stocks are above the 200-day moving average support? Just a line. How many stocks are above it? In other words, when you have these great rallies, the rallies that, remember, in 2018, we had a 22%, we had a drop in the market, okay, about 22%, and boom, within 4 days, 4 weeks, we took off. We had a huge rally. Went up, I forget, about 23%, something like that. And then in 2020, remember when the market crashed? In 2020, we had that big drop, 31%. And it only took about, I don't know, 12 weeks, not even 4 weeks for it to go down 31%. Turn around, boom, ran up about 123%. Because both of those were paid for. Because they printed money, the Federal Reserve printed money, and then they bought Treasury, dropped interest rates down to near zero. Well, that all stopped in 2021. So that's the problem. That's why this market is down over 44 weeks. 44 weeks, not 4.5 weeks. 44 weeks and still can't rally. I mean, think about that for a moment. That's amazing, isn't it? So they had to do something this morning. They couldn't run out and do QE this morning. That wouldn't work. So, I mean, this is just crazy. And you know how many people are going to get hurt over this? They're going to be jumping in. So in 2018, after the market drops, just envision this, market drops 20% in 11 weeks and then boom, takes off after 11 weeks, 44%. 2020, the market fell 32%. In 4.5 weeks, it rallied 123%. Here we are in 2022, the market fell 25%. We're still sitting here looking at each other. 42 weeks, no rally, no QE. Now you understand how important rigging the market is. So that's what's going on. And then, remember, soon the fake business network came out and ran with the ball, ran with the fake narrative, creating an illusion. This is it. We're on our way. We're on our way where? You have no earnings. They suck. You have no QE. That doesn't work. There's only one thing left, a capitulation. And you're painting the tape right before the election. How can you have capitulation? Capitulation means where people panic and get scared like they did in 2008. And the VIX index went up from 40 to 70. And people just, get me out, get me out. In 2020, the VIX index went from 40 up to 70, 80. Get me out, get me out. Here we are now, VIX index at 28. Nobody's scared. Well, no wonder. So that means you're not going to get a bottom. You're not going to get a bottom in. And that's why we have the volatility. The market's up now 695 points. And for us, that's good news because we're making money. And we also make money when the market goes down. Now, here's the other thing. While we're rallying, I want you to understand something. We don't sit back and say, maybe this market's no good, it shouldn't be going up. No, we buy. We do what we call these short-term investments. 4, 5, 6 days. We take advantage of these. We take advantage of them. They're called little swing trades. Take advantage of it. Because you can't invest. Anybody taking a bunch of money and investing on these kind of rallies, you're going to get killed. When I get back, we're going to talk about, is this justified? How's the economy really doing? We'll talk about that when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day it goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Bill Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
According to the Journal's analysis, roughly 240 officials at health agencies and the Pentagon owned a ton of stock in drug and biotech companies that won federal contracts for treating COVID. The exact amount is, to this point, unclear, but the Wall Street Journal reports it's somewhere between $9 and $28 million. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Look, on a day like today, you should be taking profits in what we call our swing trades, not investments, because it's not ready to invest. If you start investing now in this market for long term, you're going to get screwed. It's not ready yet, okay? But we've been doing swing trades. For example, Schlumberger, one of our oil companies, up 23%. We shorted the other day a bank, USB, just for a few days. Went down 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and we got a nice 7% return on a short. We got Apple, Netflix. I got all these stocks. Our energy stocks are the real winners. Our energy, like our MRO, that's the real winner. Between our swing trade, let's see, that was about, we got around 21.63. Today it's around 29.11. That's a 30% return. Now I'm not saying every gang member got 30%. I'm not saying that, okay? Because I don't know when they get in. But if they're following our teaching and our instructions, okay, where to get in these, especially on swing trades. But see, these aren't ready for long-term investments because you got too much going against this market. Remember, they're rigging this market. I mean, every time we get near earnings season, it always rallies like this. You can count on it. That's why we buy the spiders. We always buy the spiders. Because you know that it's always going to take off. The first thing they do is I tell you every day, they first make sure 7 banks report on the first day of earnings season. So what do you think that's going to do? Boom! And then after that, you got 4 or 5 banks following up, and then the 7 banks are reporting. They're buying their own shares back to keep pushing the market higher for the banks that are reporting going forward. Now they're going to start bringing, I think next week we got 7 of the big tech stocks. They don't need profits to go up. They just need to beat estimates by 1 penny. Of course they're going to beat estimates because they're the ones that set the estimate. Then boom, it's going to go up again. And that's going to be the end of it. The only way we can get out of this downtrend channel is we need capitulation. We need people to give up. Or we need earnings. That's not going to happen. So let's move on. So Biden comes on today, and everybody's talking about this market, how great things are. But listen to this. You know that durable goods in the Philly Fed, Those are the two best bellwethers to measure the health of the economy, what's going on with the economy. Those are the two best. They're never wrong. Durable goods orders and the Philly Fed. And they both are horrible. The orders are contracting, not increasing. Banks are in trouble. They won't even loan to each other now. That happened right before the crash of 2008. So Biden comes out and he talks about how great things are today. Listen to this. This is what he says. This is unbelievable what he says.
I ran for president to rebuild the backbone of the middle class.
Oh, my
this country.
God.
That's the backbone. To build an economy from the bottom up and the middle out, and make sure the economy was stronger than it was before the pandemic.
You sound insane.
And he is insane. He is insane to say something like that. Are you kidding? Building the back. He's been killing the middle class. He's destroyed the middle class with his inflationary policies, his wild spending, the Deficit Reduction Act. It's just another lie. Biden claims he reduced the deficits. Listen to what he says about the deficits. He says he reduced them by, what did he say, 1 trillion. Listen to this.
Today, my administration announced that this year, the deficits fell by $1.4 trillion.
That's a lie. That's a lie. It's not true. He's claiming the deficit dropped by $1.4 trillion. In the same way he claims he never talked to his son about his business deals when he was on these flights, 15 hours, 20 hours. Never talked to his son. Yeah, I believe that too. What are you, nuts? He increased the deficit by $2.78 trillion. Because why? Because he increased the spending by $10 trillion. Don't believe a thing this guy tells you. When his mouth is moving, he's lying. Just like the owl. The owl, boy, is she quite a liar. Same thing. Play my owl. So Biden's American Rescue Plan is a joke. It causes inflation.
Somebody told a lie one day.
A little late on my owl. Where is she? She must be eating some cheese or something. So Biden's American Rescue Plan is a joke. It's caused inflation to hit a 40-year high. Come on. That's an unprecedented 30.5% of GDP. What are you, nuts? That's caused the deficit to increase $1.6 trillion over 10 years. That's $600 billion higher than the last 10 years. What are you, nuts? Stop believing this guy. All he does is lie. He's been lying for 50 years while he's been in Congress. He's known for being a liar in Congress. The $1.4 trillion cut in the deficits is a sham. Here's what it was. The $1.4 trillion was already in a budget for COVID in 2021. Well, COVID subsided. Now, understand this. It was a budget line item. They never printed money for it. They never borrowed money for it. It was just a line item. So how could there be any savings? They just scratched the line item out. We didn't save anything. If he's going to cut the budget, go into the Army or go into something and cut the budget. Cut it. That's not cutting. That's a game. It's a line item. He just got rid of the line. And then he comes out how no, he didn't cut anything. He increased it. Unbelievable. Then he talks about how Trump's tax cuts hurt the middle class. Are you nuts? More when I get back in some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold. when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I've signed up, and I've learned an incredible amount from Phil and Steve. The staff at Phil's Gang gives platinum-level service and stock recommendations. It's as simple as that. At the end of a month or so, I've always been in the black. Phil's Gang is a class act. I'm happy to be a member.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. When the stock market is volatile, how do you invest intelligently?
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's no need for you to be panicking in a market that goes up 800 points one day, 700 points, then it goes down again. All you need is good advice, need good direction. You don't get that from your CNBC and the Fox Business and all these crazy shows. You don't. Here's what you get from them. Thank you, Jim Cramer. But this is something this really bugs me. Listen to this.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What? Their responsibility is to their partners and shareholders and not to you? Check my site out, philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need the experience of Phil Grandy at philsgang.com.
What a difference it makes in your financial life. philsgang.com. It works. What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
And not when the cold wind blows, no one cares, nobody knows.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, gang. This is Steve Celeste here, the Director of Education for philsgang.com. Just giving you an easy step-by-step process on how to join the gang for 10 days for free with our Working Investor program. So it's as simple as going to www.philsgang.com. At the top of the site, you're going to click on Get Started. Once you're on the next page, simply click on the red banner where it says 10-day free trial, and that's all you got to do. All right, thanks for listening to the show, and I'll see you on the charts.
Thank you very much, Steve. And remember this. I know many of you sit there and have the question, what do you think the market's going to do? Well, I said I would help you out. Don't have to be a member. I said I'll help you out during this crisis. Just go to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. You'll get the alert. Then every day, I post on my YouTube channel what I think is going to happen with the market. So you got a place to go to at least have confidence that when someone tells you, here's what we think the market's going to do, it's going to do it. I mean, I've been at this 55 years. I mean, just judge me on my performance. And I'm not charging a penny for that. All I'm asking, if that helps you, then please send some money to St. Jude. No matter the size of the donation, it's going to give a child a chance to live. And also the beautiful thing about St. Jude, when you donate, a parent doesn't have to worry about paying for the treatments or the travel or staying overnight, the food. They should only be worrying about the child, how they can support them. That's all. They shouldn't have to worry about that. And I know a lot about this because my son had cancer. He survived. So I'm willing during this crisis to have you come to the YouTube channel, Phil's Gang YouTube channel, and at least you know what the market's doing. Now, the better thing would be to take that knowledge and put it to use so you can make money, to find out what stocks we're investing in, what groups we're investing in. And you can do that for 10 days free. If you decide not to stay, just leave. No problem, no contract, nothing. But at least you got an opportunity. There's a place you got an option, I should say, where you go get the truth. And at the same time, you can understand where are my members putting their money. Like Schlumberger has been a real success for us. Tesla, we shorted Tesla. That's been a great success for us. Occidental Petroleum, that's been a real good one for us. Spiders, we always buy that during the earnings season. So participate. So again, please just go to my YouTube channel and then go to my site where it says Get Started, Working Investor Group. In 10 days, you're going to love it. You come to our classes, everything's archived, you don't have time. But at least you get on the right foot. Like today, people are going to get killed. They think the bottom's in here. Sure, you can buy stocks. We're in some stocks, but they're not investments. Okay, so don't want to beat that to death. So let's get back. Here's what really got me. Not only the lie about how he cut $1.4 trillion, one of the biggest lies, and then how he's helping rebuild the backbone of the middle class when he's destroying the middle class. Listen to this one.
The Republicans voted for a $2 trillion tax cut, a Trump tax cut, which overwhelmingly benefit the wealthy and the biggest corporations. And that racked up the deficit significantly.
I can't listen to this. Here's the truth about that. Boy, what a liar this man is. Biden, you heard him, how the tax cuts hurt everybody. Really? Here's what he doesn't tell you. In those same tax cuts, it made it possible for businesses to use that tax savings, plow it back into their business, buy new machinery and equipment. It increased their productivity. It increased sales. increased new jobs, increased wages, and guess what? He's benefiting from it. The tax revenues have increased because of that tax cut. This year alone, 2022, it's going to be a historic 20% of GDP, the tax revenues, the highest in 78 years. Because why? Because he cut the taxes. Now, here, listen to this. It's helping Biden to reduce his budget deficits. The revenues that are coming in this year, the increased revenues because of the tax cut alone, 20% of GDP. So now he can help his budget deficit. He can close the gap. Oh, he won't tell you that, will he? Claims he's tackling inflation. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. That stupid Inflation Reduction Act does not reduce inflation. $745 billion he spent on that. That's going to be $146 billion added to our national debt that's going to increase inflation. So here's the important thing. We're in a severe downtrend channel. Now, please understand this. The market, after 42 weeks, is down 20%. 42 weeks. Still, we haven't broken out of the downtrend channel. Now, think about this. But yet, when the market dropped at 20%, 11 weeks, it's all 20%, it rallied 44%. In 2020, the market dropped 32%. Only took 4.5 weeks to get there, and then rallied 123. So think about it. 11 weeks, then we rallied 44%. 4.5 weeks, we rallied 123%. Here we are, 42 weeks, we're not rallying. We're not breaking out. So stop listening to buy on the dip. If you want to know what stocks to buy, what sectors to be in to make money while this is going on, and also you're going to learn how to sell short. It is so. Now listen to this.
The price of gas at the pump is coming down. It's down $1.20 this summer, and this
$1.20. It was down $1.20. I thought he was going to say it's down an inch. But here's what he doesn't tell you. From the first day he got in office, the price of gasoline is up 80%. He doesn't tell you that, though, does he? No, he wants to quote how much is down $1.25 or whatever. Still up 80%. 80% from the day he got into office. The guy's a liar. Now listen to this.
10 million jobs created, a record for any administration at this point.
He didn't create 10 million jobs. That's a lie. When he shut that, everybody shut down the economy and told everybody to go home, those people didn't quit their jobs, and then he came in as president, and all of a sudden he filled all those jobs, created all those jobs. The people that went home came back to their job, and he's counting them as new jobs. This guy's a fraud. It's terrible. All he cares about, and Pelosi and Schumer, that whole crew, is power. They only care about power. And what we need to care about is making money in the market for our members. Because when you're going against odds like this, what are you going to do? Buy and hold? That's all you're going to get from your broker. Buy and hold, you're going to be just fine. Buy and hold. You can buy and hold, you're going to be fine.
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day. Don't pay attention to your portfolio every day.
No, don't pay attention to it. No, don't pay attention to it. This is the one I love.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What? Partner, shareholder? What about me? Hey, I'm your client. What about me? Hey, help me. Hi, I'm over here, standing over here.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth. You get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun. What are you, nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what? 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Today, I'm announcing a plan to refill the Strategic Petroleum Oil Reserve in the years ahead at a profit for taxpayers. The United States government is going to purchase oil to refill the Strategic Petroleum Reserve when prices fall to $70 a barrel.
How's that a profit for the taxpayers? Would someone tell me that? God, he thinks we're stupid. I'm going to buy it $70 a barrel, but that's going to be a profit for taxpayers. I wouldn't start spending that money right now. I really wouldn't. $70.
Trump filled it up at $15 a barrel. He was smart. 15. And he's going to fill it back. So he took all that oil. A lot of it went to China. And remember, when it went to China, it went to one of his son's companies over there with the commies, partners with. $15 a barrel. They're making a fortune on it. That's where most of that oil is going. And now they're going to replace it with $70, and that means a profit for us. Please remember this. The stock market is the only thing, the only option you have left to protect yourself from this madness that's going on. Now, I know you say, well, yeah, I lost 20% in my 401k. How can that be? Because, again, you're in the wrong stocks. You're buying on dips. You shouldn't be buying on dips. You shouldn't be going out and say, well, I'm going to buy bonds to be safe. No, you got killed. Or I'm going to buy Coca-Cola. I'm going to buy Clorox. I'm safe. No, you're going to get killed. But when Coke went down and Clorox went down, if you were selling short, you'd have made money. And we make it easy for you. And check it out for 10 days. It doesn't cost you anything. Once you take a stock and that you make money when it's going down, then it becomes so easy. Here's why. Because then you can stay with the same 5 stocks, 6 stocks. That's right. Professionals don't invest in more than 5 or 6 stocks. That's right. They don't need to. Because when you short a stock and you make money as it's going down, then you can sit back and you don't have to be in a hurry to find some stock that's going up. People who don't sell short, people who are getting slaughtered, they're running around trying to find stocks that are going up in a bear market, in a down channel that we never had. That was so, and I can't get this across, a downtrend channel that's so butt ugly. I mean, 42 weeks compared to 11 weeks in 2018, 4.5 weeks in 2020. Don't you understand what 42 weeks means? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Yeah. Called deficits, spending. It's killing everybody. But the market always makes money. It always gives you an opportunity to make money. You just got to know how to use the market. And we here at Phil's Gang will show you that. Over 10 days, doesn't cost you a penny. Doesn't cost you a penny. The spending spree is killing everybody, but it shouldn't kill you in the stock market. If you're losing money in the stock market, that's wrong. You shouldn't have to be losing money in the stock market. There's no reason for it. You're losing money because you're being lied to every day. I mean, think about it. Biden. We cut the deficit by $4 trillion. No, you didn't. Biden's deficit was $2.78 trillion, the second highest in American history. The budget deficit going forward for 2023 is going to be $1.6 trillion, the highest sustained level of debt in American history. And you think this market's going to go up? You're going to jump in today and buy? Oh, we're up 739 points. Remember, we're up 1,500 points. We gave that all away. And remember the 2 days we started to go up again, 1,200 points? Gave that back. You don't think we're going to give this back? Of course you are. There's no bottom here. Crazy. And here's the thing that's sad about it. Due to the tax cuts that he's out there yakking about and saying, oh, the tax cuts are bad. Bad? I mean, listen to what he's saying about the tax cuts. This just drives me out of my mind, if I can find it.
The Republicans voted for a $2 trillion tax cut, a Trump tax cut, which overwhelmingly benefits the wealthy and the biggest corporations. And that racked up the deficit significantly.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
It didn't rack up deficits. He racked up the deficits. His program racked up the deficits. What did the budget deficits do? Kill us. Those tax cuts, he's living off of those. He's closing his deficit gap using those revenues. If it wasn't for those tax cuts, the deficits would be wider under Biden. So, I mean, that's just another bull-faced lie. Revenues are going to be up 23%. 23% compared to the same point last year. Why? Because of those tax cuts. And he wants to get rid of them. He wants to get rid of them. Because why? Trump put them in. So when the market goes down because he does that, shouldn't you be making money on the way down? I mean, if all you did is learn how to use our Pro 2 color-coded chart, it's never wrong. Tells you when to sell short, when to go long. It's color-coded. You can use it for 10 days free. At the same time, you get a membership for 10 days. Then you can go to our classes. You have access just like any other gang member. But right now, what people don't realize, this market's going up today, 732 points. That's not a bottom. That's not a bottom. It's not a breakout. It's not a key reversal. It's what it is. Rigged. They painted the tape this morning. Well, this is it. This is it. Bottom's in. Bottom's in because now they're going to stop raising rates. Who said that? Remember they did the same thing when we went up 1,500 points in 2 days? They said, oh, look at this, Bank of England. Bank of England going to go back to QE. So Powell's going to go back to QE. Did he go back to QE? No. Wiped out the whole move. And remember this week, the first day we went up 600 points, 500 points. Next day we went up 600 points. They said, well, here we are again. It stopped that same day. The 600 came back to 300 points. And then went down ever since. Now they created another story. So you got to get out of that noise. You got to know what to be invested in. And we can help you with that. Please. The Federal Reserve is not there to help you. The Federal Reserve, they're saying, oh, the Federal Reserve is not there to help you. It makes $90 billion a year in profits by screwing you. $90 billion a year. Can you imagine that? And they charge us to print money for us. Are you nuts? Take the damn printing machine away from them. Can't you at least do that? Why are they printing the money for us and we're paying them to print the money? Look, we got a selection of stocks right now, and we'd love to have you participate with us. Okay, like I said, anytime you got a question in your mind, what do you think the market's going to do? Go to my YouTube channel. Okay, YouTube channel, please. And it's free. It'll tell you what the market's going to do. And then take that knowledge and why don't you participate with us in what we call these dog stocks. What are dog stocks? These are great stocks that are down anywhere from 35% to 70%, like Nike and Nvidia and Apple, and Micron Technology, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Tesla, Disney, Boeing. We're focusing on those stocks every day because they've gotten so beaten down. I mean, you imagine these stocks are down 30, 40, 70%. That's where you want to be. If there's going to be a real turnaround in this market, that's where you want to be. That's where you're going to make your money, right there. And we focus on those every day for my members. Every day focus on those, trying to catch those. And we will. But today's not the day to catch them. What are you, nuts? We're going to jump in and buy these today? How are you going to do that when we have more sellers in the market than buyers? Yeah, do you know that? We have more sellers than we have buyers in this market. Because the big institutions aren't interested in buying right now. They can't. Because they know that Powell can't save us like he did in 2018, 2008, 2022. He can't save us. All right, join my gang. Remember St. Jude, and see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.